Merry Christmas to everyone, and boy, oh boy, we got some Christmas news coming out the Cait Clark pipeline. Now, I had to stop the Christmas festivities right in the studio just to make this video for you guys. And I'm here to tell you, news is coming out of Nike. The Cait Clark signature shoe finally has motion. Yes, you heard me.
Christmas Day 2024. While most content creators were enjoying a well-deserved break, one sneaker enthusiast paused his holiday to deliver news that would shock the basketball world. Cait Clark's signature Nike shoe finally has a release date, spring. That timeline reveals everything about Nike's strategy in this move.
This is the new Cait Clark commercial, y'all. Let's listen. Let's listen.
Hey, Caitlin! Can you make it from there? Hey, Caitlin, how about from here?
Come on, guys.
Yeah, she can't make it from there. No chance.
Caitlin, from me to left? You got it.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Hey, Caitlin, from here might be impressive. Am I right?
Whatever, Chet.
From right here.
Travis Scott?
From there!
From anywhere.
Shout out to Caitlin Nike commercial.
All right, well, looks like she can do it.
Caitlin said she can make it from anywhere. Oh, this hard. Oh, this hard. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
That commercial is sheer, calculated brilliance. Notice what Nike is doing here. They're not just selling a shoe, they're reinforcing a mythology. She can make it from anywhere isn't merely about her logo. It's about transcending limitations, making the impossible routine. That's the brand identity they're crafting. But here's what makes this launch truly fascinating. Spring 2026 means Caitlin will have completed 2 full WNBA seasons before her signature shoe hits retail. Compare that to the men's game. LeBron earned his first signature shoe after just 1 NBA season, while Zion Williamson signed his deal before even playing a single professional game. So, why is Nike making Cait Clark wait? The answer isn't what you think. This isn't about doubt. It's about precision. Nike learned expensive lessons from past women's basketball signatures. They've seen shoes launch with massive hype, only to vanish within months because the infrastructure wasn't ready. The retail partnerships, the international distribution, the sustained marketing budget beyond the initial push.
This month of December, we also know she did the Team USA.
And it's just an easy decision,
page.
like just to be able to represent, whether it be a camp, a tournament, at the Olympics, or at the junior level where you're just honored to wear everybody's accomplishment. So I'm just very grateful to be here. There's so much knowledge here, like just to be a sponge, learn, grow, just soak up the
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Look at her engagement strategy during this December rollout. She's not just promoting a shoe, she's rebuilding her connection with fans. After a turbulent rookie season, the toy drive in Iowa, the Team USA commitment, the hometown commercial shoot, every move is designed to remind people why they fell in love with her game in the first place. Because let's address the elephant in the room. The Cait Clark effect did fade during the 2024 season, not because of her performance. She delivered Rookie of the Year numbers while dragging the Indiana Fever to their first playoff appearance in years. But the constant media controversies, the league's awkward handling of her stardom, the manufactured rivalries, it all created fatigue. Nike is betting that the spring 2026 timing allows them to relaunch Cait Clark on her own terms. Second season swagger, playoff experience under her belt, the rookie narrative completely behind her, and, most importantly, a WNBA fan base that's had time to move past the drama and remember what truly matters, the basketball.
I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks. This and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I can roast, I can gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you are behind the fake exterior, inferior. You know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last.
Able to be here with the best. I'm honestly speechless of being able to be in this moment because I've watched it, and now being able to put that jersey back on myself.
That energy right there is exactly what Nike is trying to capture. Pure excitement, unfiltered hype, the kind of organic enthusiasm you can't manufacture with marketing budgets. And they're smart to let this moment breathe. No rushed release, no pressure to capitalize immediately. Just let the anticipation build naturally. Here's what the spring 2026 timeline really means from a business perspective. Nike is giving themselves 18 months to perfect every detail: the performance technology, the aesthetic design, the price point strategy, the retail distribution network, the international rollout plan, because they know they only get one chance to launch Cait Clark's first signature shoe. They're also watching what happened with other recent launches. Sabrina Ionescu won with Nike, sold out instantly, but faced restocking issues that frustrated buyers. Aya Wilson's partnership discussions have been complicated by questions about sustained investment beyond the initial release. Nike has learned that women's basketball signatures require a different infrastructure than men's shoes.
I just remember
make a statement. The consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's me here to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead of say something not illogical.
I just have so many great memories.
Rub it on and watch it go. Make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread.
So that was Team USA recap, man. Cait Clark has been living her best life, bruh. Her best life during this time. And I am just excited, guys. Nike Motion. And boy, oh boy, it's a beautiful thing. Guys, get down in the comment section. Let me know y'all thoughts about this. Keep them bills on. I will be back with another video, maybe. And until next time, Merry Christmas. And y'all, shake the Grinches off. I'm out of here. Peace out.
The commercial's messaging reveals Nike's long-term vision. They're not positioning Caitlin as just a women's basketball star. They're positioning her as a basketball icon, period. She can make it from anywhere works, whether you're talking about her logo threes or her cultural impact. That's the kind of branding that transcends gender categories and creates mainstream appeal. But let's examine what this launch means for the WNBA's business model. For years, the league has struggled with a fundamental problem. How do you monetize star power when your stars can't secure signature shoe deals? Player endorsements have mostly been limited to team shoes or generic athlete partnerships. Cait Clark getting a true signature line changes that equation. Here's what happens next. If the CC1 launches successfully in spring 2026 and sells through its initial production run, it proves the market exists. Suddenly, Aya Wilson's negotiating position strengthens, Breanna Stewart's partnership conversations shift, and Angel Reese's marketability rises. One successful signature shoe can lift the entire league's commercial viability. Nike is also betting on something else: the international market. Women's basketball is exploding globally. The 2024 Olympics showcased talent from France, Australia, Belgium, and Canada. Cait Clark's playing style, the deep shooting, flashy passes, confident swagger, translates across cultures. A signature shoe provides Nike a vehicle to market women's basketball worldwide.
I missed this, but it's picking up steam right now. I can't even lie. Now, this is her Instagram. This post right here was on December the 8th. This is dope. She's doing a toy drive for the kids. That should have made the news. I don't know what this is. Is this a Nike commercial? I don't know, but let's check out her story here. Shout out to my village for the Kels Hoop toy giveaway. So she's doing her toy drive. Let me see.
That Instagram strategy is crucial. She's not just posting the commercial, she's highlighting her community work, the toy drive, the hometown connection. She's reminding fans that her brand isn't solely about basketball excellence. It's about staying grounded, remembering where she came from. That authenticity is what separates transcendent stars from merely talented players. Nike is giving her the space to build that narrative organically. No forced brand messaging, no corporate speak, just Caitlin being Caitlin, running toy drives in Iowa, making ridiculous shots in commercials, letting her personality shine through. That's the foundation of a signature shoe capable of sustaining beyond the initial hype cycle.
So she did her toy drive. Whoa, she posted this on. She put this on Instagram too. So she wanted the world to see this. She put this on Instagram. Wow. I didn't know she put it on Instagram too. She got 122,000 followers over here. She turned around and got another 23,000 on X. Oh yeah, she's definitely sending shots, man. I would say that this is basketball related because she made it her intentions. She made it her intentions to post it everywhere. But guys, I want to know your thoughts down in the comment section right now. Keep them bells on. I will be back with more videos. And like always, men, shake the haters off. I'm out of here.
Here's why the spring 2026 timeline is actually genius, even if it feels like forever to fans waiting to buy the shoe. Nike is creating a masterclass in anticipation marketing. Every Caitlin Clark highlight between now and then becomes free advertising for the CC1. Every clutch performance, every logo 3, every playoff moment, it all builds toward that launch. Think about the narrative arc they're constructing. By spring 2026, Caitlin will be entering her third WNBA season. The rookie questions will be ancient history. She'll have multiple playoff runs under her belt, potentially an all-star selection or two, maybe even MVP consideration. The shoe launches when she's at peak credibility, not peak hype. Because hype fades, credibility endures. Nike learned this lesson the hard way with other athlete partnerships. Launch too early on pure hype, and the narrative can shift before the shoe even hits shelves. Launch after the athlete has proven themselves over multiple seasons, and you're building on a foundation that can support long-term sales. The commercial's production value also signals Nike's commitment. This isn't a quick social media spot. It's cinematic. The lighting, the camera work, the pacing, the music. This is the kind of commercial that runs during major sporting events, gets billboard placement, and becomes part of basketball culture beyond just sneaker culture. And notice what they're not doing. They're not showing the shoe in detail yet. No close-ups of the technology, no breakdown of design elements, no price point announcement. They're selling the feeling first, the aspiration, the confidence, the belief that you can make it from anywhere if you've got the right mindset and the right footwear. That's sophisticated branding. It assumes the audience understands that what's being sold isn't just rubber and leather, it's identity. It's belonging to something bigger. It's the belief that Caitlin Clark's success story could be your success story, that her journey from Iowa to WNBA stardom represents possibility. The spring 2026 launch also aligns perfectly with the WNBA's expansion plans. The league is adding new teams, negotiating new media rights deals, building new arenas. The entire infrastructure is leveling up. Caitlin's signature shoe launches into a WNBA that's bigger, more visible, and more commercially viable than the league she entered as a rookie. Nike is betting that by spring 2026, women's basketball will have crossed a threshold. It won't be niche anymore. Retailers will dedicate significant floor space to women's basketball signatures, and international distributors will treat these launches with the same seriousness as men's shoes. That's the real gamble here. And if they're right, if the CC1 launches successfully and sustains sales beyond the initial drop, it changes everything, not just for Caitlin Clark, not just for her, but for every young girl who walks into a sporting goods store and sees a women's basketball signature shoe displayed prominently. That representation matters. That visibility creates possibility. So, when you watch that commercial and see Caitlin making impossible shots while the voiceover declares she can make it from anywhere, understand what you're really seeing. You're watching Nike place a massive bet on women's basketball's commercial future. You're watching them invest not just in one athlete, but in an entire category they believe is about to explode. The question isn't whether Cait Clark deserves a signature shoe. Her performance and cultural impact have already answered that. The question is whether the infrastructure exists to support it, whether retailers will stock it, whether international markets will embrace it, whether Nike will maintain marketing support beyond the launch window. Spring 2026 gives them time to answer all those questions, build the partnerships, secure distribution, and create a sustained marketing plan to ensure that when the CC1 launches, it's not just a moment, it's a movement. And that's worth waiting for. So, to everyone commenting about the wait, asking why it's taking so long, wondering if Nike's committed, this is your answer. They're not rushing because they can't afford to get this wrong. The stakes are too high, not just for Caitlin's brand, but for every WNBA player hoping to follow in her footsteps. This has to work, based on everything we're seeing: the commercial quality, the strategic timing, the authentic storytelling, the community connection. Nike is doing this right. They're building something that could genuinely change the landscape of women's basketball endorsements. That's worth 18 months of anticipation. Mark your calendars for spring. Because when that shoe drops, it's not just about buying sneakers. It's about supporting a vision of what women's basketball can become, where signature shoes are the norm, not the exception, where commercial success follows talent, where the next generation of players can build brands as big as their game. That's what She Can Make It From Anywhere really means, not just on the court, but in the business of basketball. And that's the revolution Nike is betting on.